Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful day. Uh, I think everything is right. So, in this morning, we wanted to make a video about the African ethics versus the European ethics. Okay, firstly, uh, there's been occasions that made those two kinds of ethics to go hand in hand because they were collided in many things, especially politics. But when we talk about African ethics, it's a kind they normally focuses or their beneficial is to for the community. I think uh, for whatever they choose as right or wrong must be a profitable thing for the whole community. And generally, when we think of the Black Africans or the Bantu speaking languages, uh, themselves uh, in their name, like Bantu, 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 Bantu only uh, talks about humility, about humanity, and what African as African we consider as African ethics. They are those kind of things that you do, whether they are right or wrong, but for almost is for the sake of the community, not for your own goals. Referring to the European culture and the European ethics, for themselves, their uh, ethics are on the person basis. I think they're trying to rebel themselves to know what one person can do, what is wrong or what is right on his side, but not for the community. If I have to do this, I have to do this on my own risks, without considering that the community will be in harm. But because what they keep on building and building and building make uh, is to make themselves rebel from anyone. I think what they focus on is for the personal individuality, what an individual is able to do, what is right or wrong, but keep on increasing their own rights. I think what I'm supposed to do, what I'm illegally able to do, uh, I think it's that. And upon the okay, there been a time of colonization, and during the colonization, they were the mass movement of people. I think Africans went to Europe as slaves, and yeah, although the many of them died around the way, but they are also there. They are in Europe, so that means they were also colonized. There was also colonization in Africa, where the European culture was introduced in Africa, and the European ethics were also introduced also in Africa. So after all that, I don't think that the mixing of the culture that was about 45 or later than those years where the people were being colonized, I think the culture was exploited, and the ethics was also exploited to the point that some of our ethics, uh, or the cultural symbols, or what we do, or what is wrong or what is right, had been manipulated. Like the god we worshipped, like mm, killing people. In some cultures, killing and sacrificing people. was the right thing in African cultures. And when the European came, they said, no, this must stop. There is no human that should sacrifice another human. But yet they were doing slavery. So you get confused. So they were imposed too many things. And at the end, they found that they were trespassing. I think the culture had been imitated, and even their ethics has been remaining. Some of the remains of their ethics are here in Africa. I think that's the difference. The difference is European ethics talks about a person, and in the African ethics considers what we call society, the social cohesion of people. Thank you.